All right, so we're using Google Slides to create a Launchpad or a website or any sort of informative hyperlink document, which is media rich. Obviously, we're using Google Sites. It being media rich, it means you can put music, you can put video, you can put animated GIFs. The stocking stuffer thing that you open up to get here, that is a media rich document. I'm going to refresh this real quick. You can see all the stuff that's, there it is, coming in, be it a video or a video. Got our music over here. You know, we got lots of different GIFs. We got PNGs, we got JPEGs, all sorts of stuff. And they interact and these sorts of things because Google Slides allows for that. Equally, these things are hyperlinked. So the second thing I'm going to show you is this publishing aspect, if you're not familiar with that. So under this, stocking stuffer tidbits, it's important if you're going to do this, you probably just want one slide. If you're expecting people to play things like manually click or click on things like I could make this into a, which it is, into a hyperlink, you don't want to have a second slide because then Google gets confused and thinking you're trying to advance to the second slide when you're clicking on stuff. So I go to File, Publish to the Web. I've already done this, so some things already pop up. You can play with this, but it won't matter because you only have the one slide. It's going to ask you if you want to do it. Now do understand, even though this says publish to the web, it's not as though it's in some sort of search engine or tagged or anything. No one will find this, nor can they find this. It's essentially just unlisted. So anybody who has the link can open it up. Now, let me reduce this real quick. If you feel like for whatever reason, maybe there's a name or two, if you want to restrict this to your domain, you can do that right there. Don't need to, there's nothing on here. So I've already published this. It gives me this link right here. I will always put this link into my speaker notes just so I know where it's at. And when I open it up, you can see, as you saw before, music will start playing. These are linked. Takes you to the page where I got the cool holly. I got my menorah. Is it a menorah? It is. It's a Hanukkah menorah. Got some other stuff. You know, what do I want for Christmas? Just saying, you know, if somebody was thinking. Look, it's marked down. There's all sorts of things that are linked on here. And obviously I got my videos, which I can start and stop and go to full screen and escape. When I escape, it doesn't do that nasty thing that pops you out of full screen in a Google slide presentation, because this is its own sort of isolated web page. Now, over here, we have page setup. Now, with this stocking stuffer, it might look like a normal Google slide, but it's not. If I go to File, Page Setup, now there's some standard stuff I can play with here, you know, some sort of movie ratios and obviously some PowerPoint or Google Slide ratios. But if I'm looking to make something which is going to be roughly like a Google Doc, because that's what I'm using this in lieu of, I can do that. It's going to make this look a little weird now. There's all sorts of things I can do. If it needs to be square, if it needs to be longer, if I want to put something side by side, like I could take two slides and put them side by side. I can make this double the width and the same height. So playing with this page setup can allow you to play with the backdrop. In this case, I got a hearth and some other stuff going on. It's a little bit taller than a standard Google slide presentation or PowerPoint in terms of the ratio, and it works for me. So let's File, Page Setup. I generally go with Custom. Now, Jiffy or Giphy, debate's still out how to say that one. This stuff has all sorts of media-rich text. Now I'm going to search this galaxy thing because that's what I'm looking for. Now, these are GIFs. And these have things going on in the background. This might work for what you want, but a lot of the stuff that I have used on this are stickers. And these stickers are essentially like PNGs. You will only be pulling like this stuff, right? And I pulled over here. This is awesome. I'm going to get rid of this one for now. There's really two, so I just copied and pasted it. And you can, how to get this on here, you can, pull this over and you can, it's not easy. You can drag and drop this stuff. And there it is. And you can resize it and those sorts. Pretty straightforward. If you don't like that, obviously you can just grab this link. It'll tell you that it's linked. And go to your insert image URL and paste. There you go. Copying and pasting, it won't work. It'll look at the GIF as if it was an image and just paste like a still photo without any interactivity. So Giphy has a ton of stuff. Images. Some of these are not GIFs. These are just still images. I'm going to go back to my doing something cool with grade whatever about, astronomy. And I am going to look for an image in the moon. So I'm hitting moon. Now I'm going to click on, this is where I would normally start. I'm going to click on images. I'll click on tools. Now I'm going to go to usage rights. Go to Creative Commons licenses. That's going to be some royalty-free things that I can use. If I feel like I need it to be high quality, in this case you probably don't, but sometimes you need to make sure the image doesn't look good. You want to go with medium or large and that sort of thing. You can tell it to start big and it'll go small. Now I kind of like the looks of, let's see what this does. Cool. Now, one thing I'm going to show you here when finding this stuff in the Creative Commons part of Google Images, type PNG, because what you want to avoid most of the time is this. I don't want the black stuff or I don't want the blue stuff. I just want this. Does this work? Ooh, let's see. So I get my control click, which is my right click. I go to copy image. I'm just going to paste this. And there it is. So that's my PNG. But I don't like how it looks. That's fine. But what it does not do is bring anything else in here to obstruct what's in the background, right? So I'm going to show you a little quick thing real quick. There is a program on our Mac called Preview. I'm going to show this shortcut real quick. It's Command and Spacebar. Hit Command and Spacebar, and it's going to give me my Finder. Your Finder's at the top. It looks like a little magnifying glass. You can look for things a million different ways than your Mac. I find Command Spacebar to be the easiest. I'm going to go to Preview and open up. It should be your default image viewing, photo viewing, that sort of thing for your Mac. I'm going to go back to my moon search, and I'm going to, I like this guy. I'm going to do my control click, I'm going to go copy, and now in my preview, I'll just hit, and I'll show you the shortcut real quick. This one is called Command N. Now I've copied this image over here. Let's control click, copy. Back in preview, I did Command N. Ooh, look at that. Now there's a cool little function right here, which is super simple. It's a little toolbox. In our older OS systems, it literally was a toolbox. I'm going to click on that, and now some little functions pop up. I'm going to click on this magic wand. Say it with me, magic wand. It's like Bob Ross, it's cool. Now I'll do that again. If you click, and now you got to kind of hold and drag a little bit and tell it how much you want it to take away. You can see it's starting to intrude into actual moons. I'm going to back up a little bit. I want to take away all of that extra stuff. Okay, Command C, there we go. Now I can just do a Command A or Command C, or I can choose to just grab this guy over here, and I'll make him a little smaller real quick, because it doesn't matter because it's transparent. Now I'm just going to copy that. So it's Command A. I'm going to copy it. And in my planet business, I can just make, whoa. Now I can resize him and put him where I want. Love it. Now, if you're a science teacher, like, these stars would never be moving like that. I don't know, but it looks cool. That's all I know. Now I got this, I'm going to try to see, I can't pull it down. This awesome resource here, moon.nasa.gov. And I want my kids to use this resource. So I'm going to click on my moon. I'm going to hit Command K, which I'll show you real quick. Command K is just a shortcut to insert a hyperlink. Now, I already have the URL copied from moon.nasa.gov or .org, whatever it was. Hit Command K for my hyperlink, Command V. And now I got a link on this guy, which is pretty cool. Now, I went ahead and found an awesome video on the YouTube. Go insert video. There it is. I can search it, pretend I didn't already have it. Click on it, turns blue, select and enter. Like with all things, I can resize it. Now it's like, oh, I got 2 moons. Is this like indoor or something like that? I want to click on this. I don't want the kids to manually play this. I want it to automatically play. So now I click on it, I get my format options pop up with view video playback. I'm going to click on automatic. So I got a link which goes here. I got a Nat Geo video which is going to play automatically. I'm going to go to File, Publish to the web. Didn't take too long. And I got a couple cool resources. Ooh.
Over 150 moons.
And they can pause and play, and they can go to, I'm not sure why my video is way over here. I'm going to pull them over and refresh. And they can choose to go full screen with this, which is nice. I hit escape, and when they hit escape, it's right back there. Going to open up my resource. So, I mean, you might be giving kids cool resources in a Google Doc and putting some images in there and all these sorts of things, but this is pretty dynamic and compelling and kind of fun. It's also nice to have them create these sorts of things. This could be a poster, it could be a get well card, happy birthday, whatever. It's got video, it's got audio, it's got these animated GIFs, it has whatever you want, and you don't have to worry about formatting because it's a Google slide presentation. And you just publish, and then you share that link with people.